Welcome to Get Solutions. This is your Lokesh. So in previous sessions under this module we have already discussed that is additional rule, and that is how that additional rule will be applicable for the mutually exclusive event and non-mutually exclusive event, and also we have discussed that is multiplication rule, how that multiplication rule will be applicable for the independent event and dependent event, and other terms, that is complementary event, right? So in this session we are going to discuss that is the law of binomial distribution. Okay, so binomial distribution. See, a binomial distribution was given by a Swiss mathematician James Bernoulli. So this binomial distribution developed by a Swiss mathematician, namely that is James Bernoulli. Okay, so in the year 1700s. Okay, and it was first published, that is the binomial distribution or law of binomial distribution, first published in the year 1713 by James Bernoulli. Okay, so therefore this binomial distribution is also called as Bernoulli distribution. Okay, so once again, binomial distribution was given by Swiss mathematician James Bernoulli in the year 1700, and it was firstly published in the year 1713 by James Bernoulli. So therefore the binomial distribution is also called as Bernoulli distribution. So if they asked for 2 marks, you write down the meaning. Okay, see the meaning of Bernoulli distribution or binomial distribution. See, binomial distribution or Bernoulli distribution is a type of discrete probability distribution. So you know that is the individual series, that is discrete series, right? So in the individual series they have given only the observation, but under discrete series they have also given the frequency, that is the number of times that event occurred. Okay, so this binomial distribution is based on the discrete probability distribution. Okay, so which is obtained when the probability, so P is nothing but probability of happening of an event is the same in all the trials. So what exactly in the sense binomial distribution is based on the discrete probability distribution. So in each and every activity there is an outcome, right? So which is obtained by, that is outcome is obtained when the probability, that is P of the happening of the event under this binomial distribution, the event is the same in case of all the trials. Okay, see for example, see for example I have the number of cards 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13. So totally I have 13 cards. Okay, so see I am going to shuffle these cards. Okay, so I am going to shuffle this card. See, ಈ ಕಾರ್ಡ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವುದೋ ಒಂದನ್ನು ನೀವು ಸೆಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ. ಓಕೆ, ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಇದನ್ನು ಸೆಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಿ ಅಂದ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಣ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್, ಈ ಕಾರ್ಡ್ನ ನಾನು ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಇಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಈ ಕಾರ್ಡ್ನ ನಾನು ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಇಡ್ತಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಅಗೇನ್ ಐ ಆಮ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಶಫಲ್ ದಿಸ್ ಕಾರ್ಡ್. See, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13. So from this total 13 card, I think this is your card. Okay, so in this activity what is the probability of getting your card? Only there is a 1 chance out of 13 cards. Okay, so ನಾನು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಕಾರ್ಡ್ನ ಏನಾದರೂ ಸೆಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಏನಾದರೂ ಇದ್ದರೆ, ಅಗೇನ್ ಹೌ ಮೆನಿ ಚಾನ್ಸಸ್ ಆಫ್ I will have to get your card again? So again I have only 1 chance out of 13 cards, right? So in this activity I was conducted 2 trials. So 2 trials alli getting your card is 1 chances out of 13 chances. So what we have to observe in this example, even though if we conduct the number of trials, the probability of happening of the event have the same in the all trials. Okay, so now see the meaning. So example 2 trials na conduct ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ. What is the probability of getting your card is only 1 chance. So 2 trial ಅಲ್ಲಿ probability of getting 1 chance ಬಂದಿದೆ ನಮಗೆ, 2 chances ಇಲ್ಲ, ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ನೀವು ಸೆಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿರೋದು ಕಾರ್ಡು ಒಂದೇ. Okay, see, a binomial distribution is a discrete probability distribution. So number of occurrence based on the observations. So it is based on the discrete probability distribution which is obtained, that is outcome. The outcome is obtained when the probability P, that is the probability of the happening of the event, same in case of all the trials, that is same in case of 2 trials. So 2 trials allu probability ಬಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಒಂದೇ. ಸೊ ನೀವು ಸೆಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿರೋ ಕಾರ್ಡು ಒಂದೇ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ಮೀನಿಂಗ್ ಆಫ್ ಬೈನಾಮಿಯಲ್ ಡಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿಬ್ಯೂಷನ್. Okay, next this binomial distribution, that is in order to count the variable, so this binomial distribution gives the certain conditions. So based on that conditions only we are going to identify the variable as binomial distribution probability variable. Okay, so let's take down the conditions of binomial distribution. See, the binomial distribution describes the behavior of the count variable x if the following conditions apply. Okay, so this binomial distribution specifies the conditions to count the variable x, that is outcome, okay, from the total events or trials. So which describes the behavior of the variable based on the following condition. So in order to identify is this as a binomial distribution, so these conditions must be satisfied. Okay, see, under that first one, the number of observations, that is n number of observation is fixed. Okay, so this fixed, it is also called as finite. Okay, so what is finite? So finite is nothing but fixed. For example, see, when I am going to toss a single coin for 2 times or 3 times or 4 times or 5 times, so I am specifying the tossing a coin for the number of times, that is 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, which means I am not going to toss always coin, right? I am not going to toss coin forever, which means it is finite, because I am specifying that tossing a coin either 2 times or 3 times or 4 times or 5 times, right? So therefore the number of observation, that is n number of observation, is fixed or finite, which means the number of times the event will be conducted. Okay, so which means the specific number is fixed to conduct the number of trials. Okay, so that is called as the event will be fixed, or the number of observation, n number of observation is finite or fixed. Okay, see second one, each observation is independent. For example, see, in a bag there are 4 red balls are there and 6 black balls are there. Okay, so observe the second condition, each observation is independent. So in this bag, what is the total number of observation? It is 10. So the second condition specifies that total 10 condition, that is total 10 observations are independent. How? In the sense, for example, see, my task is to, so what is the task? See, task is to getting one red ball by replacing. ಸೊ ಬೈ ರೀಪ್ಲೇಸಿಂಗ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಸೆನ್ಸ್, ಈಗ ಒನ್ ರೆಡ್ ಬಾಲ್ನ ತಗೊಳ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂದ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಸೊ ಮತ್ತೆ ಅದನ್ನು ಬಾಕ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ ರೀಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಥವಾ ಬ್ಯಾಗಲ್ಲಿ ರೀಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಇಲ್ಲ ಬ್ಲ್ಯಾಕ್ನ ತಗೊಳ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂದ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಬ್ಲಾಕ್ ಬಾಲ್ನ ತಗೊಳ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂದ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಸೊ ಅಗೇನ್ ಐ ಆಮ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ರೀಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ದಟ್ ಬ್ಲ್ಯಾಕ್ ಬಾಲ್ ಟು ಬ್ಯಾಕ್. So that is the replacement. Okay, so in this example my task is to getting a one red ball from this bag. So what is the probability of getting one red ball from this bag? So you will say that is 4 possibilities, right? 4 chances to get one red ball from this total 10 balls. Okay, again I am going to replace the red ball with the same bag. Then tell me again what is the probability of getting another ball? Again there is a 4 chances out of 10 chances, because I am replacing again the red ball with the same bag, right? So therefore the first ball and second ball are the independent. So second ball is not depending on the first ball, because I am replacing the ball with the same bag. So therefore the each observation is independent. That is, each observations, that is total 10 observation, and also getting a red ball is also independent. So every event, that is every observation in the bag are independent, not dependent on other events in the same bag. Okay, so getting a second ball is not depending on the first ball. So getting a first ball is not depending on the second bag. So that is second ball, sorry. Okay, so therefore in this condition the every observation, that is each and every observation will be independent, because ಯಾವುದೇ ಈವೆಂಟು ಅಥವಾ ಯಾವುದೇ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವೇಷನ್ನು ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವೇಷನ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಡಿಪೆಂಡ್ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ದೇರ್ ಫೋರ್ ದ ಈವೆಂಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಆಲ್ವೇಸ್ independent under binomial distribution. Okay, so next see, each observation represent one of 2 outcomes. Okay, so each observation represent one of 2 outcomes. So take this example only. The task is to getting one red ball, right? So what is the number of chances of getting one red ball? That is 4 out of 10, that you will know. If I am getting, that is if I got one red ball, then my task is going to success. ಸೊ ನನಗೆ ರೆಡ್ ಬಾಲ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟಿಂಗಲ್ಲಿ ಸಿಗಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅಥವಾ ಸಿಗಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಮೈ ಟಾಸ್ಕ್ ಈಸ್ ಟು ಫೇಲ್ಯೂರ್, ರೈಟ್? ಸೊ ನಾನು ಏನು ಟಾಸ್ಕ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಕ್ಟಾಗಿ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀನೋ ಅಥವಾ ಏನು ಅಸಂಪ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀನೋ ಇದನ್ನು ಬರಬೇಕು ಇದು ಬರಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಆ ಟಾಸ್ಕ್ ಏನಾದರೂ ನಾನು ಅಂದ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೆ ಏನಾದರೂ ಬಂದರೆ ಅದು ಸಕ್ಸಸ್, ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಫೇಲರ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಇನ್ ಕಾರ್ಡ್ಸ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಐ ವಾಸ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೈನ್ಡ್ ವಿತ್ ದ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್. ಸೊ ನೀವು ಅಂದ್ಕೊಂಡಿರೋ ಕಾರ್ಡ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಏನಾದರೂ ನಾನೇನಾದರೂ ತೆಗಿಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಆ ಟಾಸ್ಕು ಫೇಲ್ ಆಗ್ತಿತ್ತು. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಫೇಲ್ಯೂರ್ ಈಸ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಒನ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಔಟ್ಕಮ್. ಸೊ ನೀವು ಅಂದ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದ ಕಾರ್ಡು ತೆಗೆದಿದ್ದರಿಂದ ನಾನು ಸಕ್ಸಸ್ ಆದೆ. ಸೊ ದ ಕಂಡೀಷನ್ ಸ್ಟೇಟೆಡ್ ದಟ್ ದ ಸೇಮ್ ಥಿಂಗ್, ಈಚ್ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವೇಷನ್ ರೆಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಒನ್ ಆಫ್ ಟೂ ಔಟ್ಕಮ್ಸ್, ಐದರ್ ಸಕ್ಸಸ್ ಆರ್ ಫೇಲ್ಯೂರ್. ಸೊ ಒಂದು ಸಕ್ಸಸ್ ಆದರೂ ಆಗಿರಬೇಕು, ಇಲ್ಲ ಫೇಲ್ಯೂರ್ ಆದರೂ ಆಗಿರಬೇಕು. ಓಕೆ, ಒಂದು ರೈಟ್ ಆದರೂ ಆಗಿರಬೇಕು, ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ರಾಂಗ್ ಆದರೂ ಆಗಿರಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ದೇರ್ ಫೋರ್ ದಿಸ್ ಕಂಡೀಷನ್ ಸ್ಟೇಟೆಡ್ ದಟ್ ಈಚ್ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವೇಷನ್ ರೆಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ದಿ ಒನ್ ಆಫ್ ಟೂ ಔಟ್ಕಮ್ಸ್. ಒನ್ ಈಸ್ ಫೇಲ್ಯೂರ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಅನದರ್ ಒನ್ ಈಸ್ ಸಕ್ಸಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ದ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಕಂಡೀಷನ್ ಅಂಡರ್ ಬೈನಾಮಿಯಲ್ ಡಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿಬ್ಯೂಷನ್, that is the probability of success is the same for each outcome. Okay, so with the example you see the getting the red ball is a successful event, right? So the probability of getting a red ball according to this condition, the probability of success, that is success is nothing but getting a red ball, right? So success is the same for each outcome. So what is the probability? So ಈಗ ನಾನು ಎಷ್ಟು ಸರಿ ಟ್ರಯಲ್ಸ್ ಅಥವಾ ಈವೆಂಟ್ಸ್ನ ಕಂಡಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೇನು ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ 4 ಚಾನ್ಸಸ್ ಔಟ್ ಆಫ್ 10 ಚಾನ್ಸಸ್. ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಔಟ್ ಆಫ್ 10 ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವೇಷನ್ ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ 4 ಚಾನ್ಸಸ್ ಟು ಗೆಟ್ 1 ರೆಡ್ ಬಾಲ್. ಸೊ ಎಷ್ಟು ಟ್ರಯಲ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೇನು ವಿತ್ ರೀಪ್ಲೇಸ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಸೇಮ್ ಫಾರ್ ಈಚ್ ಔಟ್ಕಮ್ಸ್, ಅಂದರೆ ಸೇಮ್ ಪ್ರಾಬಬಿಲಿಟಿ ಫಾರ್ ಈಚ್ ಔಟ್ಕಮ್ ಅಂತ. ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ಥಿಂಗ್, ದ ಪ್ರಾಬಬಿಲಿಟಿ ಆಫ್ ಸಕ್ಸಸ್, ಒನ್ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಗೆಟಿಂಗ್ 1 ರೆಡ್ ಬಾಲ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ಸೇಮ್ ಫಾರ್ ಈಚ್ ಔಟ್ಕಮ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಪ್ರಾಬಬಿಲಿಟಿ ಬಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಎಷ್ಟೇ ಟ್ರಯಲ್ಸ್ನ ಕಂಡಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೇನು ಪ್ರಾಬಬಿಲಿಟಿ ಬಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಸೇಮ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಈ 4th ಕಂಡೀಷನ್ ಹೇಳ್ತಿದೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ಬೈನಾಮಿಯಲ್ ಡಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿಬ್ಯೂಷನ್. ಸೊ ಬೈನಾಮಿಯಲ್ ಡಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿಬ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಈಸ್ ಬೇಸ್ಡ್ ಆನ್ ದಿ ಡಿಸ್ಕ್ರೀಟ್ ಪ್ರಾಬಬಿಲಿಟಿ ಡಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿಬ್ಯೂಷನ್. ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಗಿವನ್ ಬೈ ದಿ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ James Bernoulli in the year 1700, right? So therefore it is called as Bernoulli distribution. Okay, so if they asked for 2 marks, you have to write down the meaning of Bernoulli distribution or binomial distribution. So these are the condition. So in order to find out and in order to count the variable, the binomial distribution must be satisfy the following condition, that is the number of observation, n number of observation is fixed and finite, and each observation is independent, not dependent, and each observation represent the one of 2 outcomes, either success or failure, and the probability of success is the same for each outcome. That is, the probability will be same for every trials. So these are the condition. Okay, so this is about the binomial distribution. So if you have any doubts, so please comment on this video so that I will give a clarity about your queries. So thanks for watching. So if you still not yet subscribed to this YouTube channel, so please subscribe today only so that you will get my latest videos on this module. So thanks for watching once again.